Over LBC. I put on LBC. Yeah, I put over LBC. Over LBC. I put over LBC. Over LBC. Wave riders in the building, yeah, they riding with me. Moon gods on my chain, ain't no breaking the team. Started with a vision, now we running the game. Charts glow, purple teal, yeah, you know the name. From the beach to the block, we controlling the tide. Every candle that we light, that's a wave we ride. I've been grinding through the night, while the city don't sleep. Putting LBC on maps, taking wins, stacking deep. From the charts to the streets, got the fam in the mix. Every move calculated, yeah, we playing with steel. I put over LBC, over LBC. I put over LBC, over LBC. Wave riders in the building, yeah, they riding with me. Moon gods on my chain, ain't no breaking the team. Crypto hustle late nights, yeah, we stay in the zone. Stacking knowledge, stacking bags, turning charts into gold. Market makers throw shade, but we glow through the rain. Every dip just a test, every loss turns to gain. Got the fam worldwide, but the roots run deep. From the med, I was grind to the LBC streets. This for every wave rider who believed in the dream. We gon' put it on the map, keep it real, reign supreme. Reign supreme, reign supreme, reign supreme. I put over LBC, over LBC. I put over LBC, over LBC. From the charts to the stage, man, you know who it be. It's that Lunar Beaches fam putting on endlessly.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Lunar Beaches Crypto, where we ride the waves of the crypto market all the way to the moon. It is Monday, April 13th, 2026 at 10:02 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am David, and I am here to bring you the good news of crypto, the gospel of crypto. And the bad news, whenever there is bad news. For right now, it's only good can happen. It can only good happen. Not financial advice. Bad things can happen. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Let's go ahead and just go over to the charts. No one's here yet. It's a quiet night, surprisingly, given the bullishness of the markets. Someone else must be live. But Bitcoin, so on the 4-hour, we have broken above this high right here, this swing high, and we have closed above it. We have cleared several equal highs and lows. Cleared this one as well, and we have seen a rejection at this one right here. These equal highs all the way from over here. A lot of these found, most of them found on the 1-minute chart. And so, yeah, so we've cleared a whole bunch of equal highs, and as you can see, we still have equal highs all the way up until about $96,000. Is Bitcoin gonna get there? Who knows? I think it eventually, yes, Bitcoin will get there. Now, I'm not so sure. Or at least in the short term, not so sure. We still, because if you look below price here, there's still a lot of equal lows that we're just leaving behind. Equal lows, equal highs. This is where liquidity resides. And I just made up a rhyme. Equal equal lows and equal highs. This is where liquidity resides. presides. So, question is, how high do we go before we run it back down? In my opinion, I think we run it back down. We will see. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. No shame in admitting when I am wrong. I was wrong about Batman. Batman wanted to not be Batman. Batman wanted to be Mr. Freeze or something. I don't know. But we have a lot of equal lows below us, so I do think that eventually we will come for those equal lows. And yeah, when? Good question. No idea. First, we got to get a reversal on current price action. We have not yet gotten that. So, could we potentially be getting that now? Potentially. But we are bouncing off of a fair value gap. What's going on, all set? How you doing, fam? Fair value gap, getting a bounce off of that. See if we can get some continuation here. If we get some continuation, then we're looking pretty good for a sweep and then a push down. So let's take a look under the hood. Take a look at the chart prime oscillator, Pro Plus, and our RSI, if I can find it. There we go. Okay, so on the 15, I care more about higher time frames. On the hourly, not looking too bad, actually. Yes, overbought. However, that just means strength, really. So we are seeing some relative strength in the market. On the 1 hour, we do have the money flow above the zero line, and the true 7 is, and the momentum all above the zero line. That is good. That is what we want to see if we want to see continuation of the trend, the uptrend. Also, on the 4 hour, we have true 7, momentum, and money flow all above the zero line. And our volume matrix could be coming back up. Looks like it's trying to fade and turn back to green. It's hard to tell, but I think that could be the case, especially if we get continuation. Power bar is green as well, so we will see. I think we do get some continuation here. It's looking pretty strong at the moment. And so I'll be watching these levels above. We've got the 50 and a set of equal highs right here. The 50% retracement at about $78,923. And the equal highs at about $79,388. So 79.4, 79.5, somewhere in there. I would expect some resistance. If not, I would expect at least some kind of chill out period before making a push to the golden pocket and that 83 to 85K range. I said some weeks ago that 85K level is a significant level. If we can get above that and we can close above it on the daily, let's look at what's the weekly. Yep, weekly too. Daily would be the first good sign. But so that's pretty much my what I'm looking for, is I want to get above. If we are to try and make a run at that 95.5 to 95.8 equal highs, we've got to get above that golden pocket And the 786, all of these are retracement levels. So any of these levels, if we see some kind of resistance and our momentum oscillators are overextended, flashing bearish divergences, then we could see, then I would expect to at the very least get a pullback. But again, so many equal lows below us. So many equal lows below us. Will this be the first time I've ever seen equal highs or equal lows not get taken out? Never seen it. So what are the odds? Now, that doesn't mean they have to get taken immediately or even soon. There were equal highs left behind during the last bear market that eventually, obviously, got taken out because we set new all-time highs. Go figure. But who knows? Oh, excuse me. That just hit me. Let's see. Going over to the coin glass. I want to take a look at this. Let's take a look at a heat map. This is market cap heat map. I don't need a market cap heat map. What is going on here? Oh, I went to super charts. That's right. Yeah, because I wanted to take a look. Let's get over here to the 4-hour. All right. So, open interest. Actually, looks like we're not really getting short squeezes. It's not really a short squeeze, which means potentially getting bid up on coins. Aggregated spot, CVD. That's pushing to the downside. Funding rates. Wow, really? Open interest weighted. Funding rates. We're about to flip positive. Oh, interesting. Okay, so we've been negative. That just means shorts have been paying longs to stay open. But now that shorts are likely closing, we're seeing that funding rate start to push to the upside. We have aggregated spot CVD, so our cumulative volume delta on spot is actually moving to the downside. It's not really what we want to see. Open interest has been moving to the upside during this move. That just means longs and shorts trades, long and short trades are entering the market, being opened. None of this was short squeeze, so that's interesting. Potentially people covering their shorts. So we could get some like big whale purchases in here. Price starts moving up, and then you get people closing their shorts. And that's why funding rate is starting to flip bullish. Bids, aggregated futures bid and ask delta has been negative. Actually, it was positive during this. And then we got the big push. So that's a big key right there. So yeah. Not looking too shabby. What's going on, Harpsky? How you doing? Thank you for being here. 666. How y'all doing? Hope you are all doing well. I'm not very popular tonight. I see how it is. I see how it is. All right, let's see. Bitcoin up 4.9% on the 24-hour. Ethereum up 8.23%. Solana up 5.07%. XRP up 3.03%. Hype is up 8%. Doge up 2.69%. BNB up 3.07%. Oil down 6.62%. That's actually on our market cap right now. Is crude oil futures? What? Why is this? What? Look, just because you can tokenize it doesn't mean it needs to be on the cryptocurrency data analysis. Maybe we should separate crypto from tokenized stocks, assets. Just a thought. Zcash, Bitcoin Cash in the top 10. This is by volume. Okay, let's go by market cap. Okay, now this looks a little bit more better. Solana at number 6. Wow. Incredible. Market cap of XRP is 83 billion. And of Solana is 49 billion. Somehow, some way, XRP just stays up there in the top 3. But BNB is right on its heels. TRX up 0.25%. Cardano up 3.89. Bitcoin Cash still number 11 in market cap, which really is number 10 if you remove USDC. Where's USDT? Is USDT like a thing anymore? Where's it at? I mean, I use it every day, but I don't know. XMR, Zcash, seeing privacy coins really starting to come back around. What is CC? I have no idea what this is. Oh, that's the Canton Network. Oh, I've heard about this. This is something I've seen, I believe, the XRP community shilling, or people within the XRP community shilling. Let's see. We got a, where's your FDV, bro? I need a fully diluted value. We got to start looking at our cryptos, guys. Flashbang. Shout out to Alex O Crypto. Link to his Discord in the description. My affiliate link. Be sure you guys go and check it out. The Discord. Traders helping traders. You got 6 traders in there giving signals. You've got Alex giving classes all the time. Discord lives, all that good jazz. You want to learn how to trade? Outside of this channel and my Discord, that's the place to be. Let's see. 3.7% of all BTC belongs to one man. Satoshi? Or Sailor? Who knows? I think Sailor's trying to get to 1%. I'm not sure. Yeah. Oh, CC. Canton. Fully diluted. 5.78 billion. Market cap 5.77 billion. That's good. You want to see that. That's a good sign. So your fully diluted value. So your market cap is price times the current circulating supply. And your fully diluted value is your market cap times your total supply. And so we have total supply 38.3 billion, 38.3 billion circulating supply. That's good. If you ever see a fully diluted value below that of the market cap, there's a problem. how would a coin have a higher fully diluted value than what is in circulation? There's less in circulation, so you don't want to see that. You want these numbers to be as close to each other as possible. If your fully diluted value is also, you don't want it to be just you don't want it to be super high above your market cap either, or at least if you see one higher than your market cap, just know that there's probably some coins locked up that could be getting unlocked at some point in the future. So that's something to pay attention to with your fully diluted value. And yeah. Alexandra G. What's going on, Alexandra G? Mod Queen, Mod Boss, Mod God. Thank you for being here. Also, thank you for pinning that Discord link in the chat. I do greatly appreciate you for doing that. Mad love. Let's see. I saw someone was trying to what's the word? Why can't I think of the word? X something. It should be in the news. Do they have news here? News. Where's the news? Spot, perpetual, futures. Anyways. Kraken. Someone's trying to get money out of them, basically. What is it called? What is it that the US is doing to Iran? Trying to take their money from basically. I don't know. Canton Network OI weighted funding rate. Yeah, not sure. GT Jack, what's going on? Paku. Hi, Lunar Gang. What's going on? Lunar Gang. Hey, Lunar Gang. Gang. Throw some waves in the chat. If you know where it's at. Let's see. Canton Network. So, yeah, I don't know anything about it. I've heard it for some years now. But for some reason, it is getting in all the headlines. Something, maybe like JP Morgan or something has something to do with it. I wish there was just like a news section here. That'd be great. Waves. Canton Price, Canton. I don't know. I guess I'll have to do my research on this later. Twitter, the twits. Let's see. March update. CIP 0105, 0107, 0106, 01709. Strengthen validator alignment, extend transaction coordination windows, and expand the validator set with institutions participating in governance and network operation. Something about institutions. So, yeah. Why is Canton different? Good question. Sub-transaction privacy. Parties only see what they need. Proof of stakeholder. Only involved parties validate. Oh. Okay. Featured app. This has a lot of XRP community language in it, so that's why I'm like, Goldfinch. I remember Goldfinch. The constraint and architecture is architecture. Canton is built for financial workflows that require privacy, control, and regulatory alignment. These are the conditions institutions require. So it sounds like they're a very big push on institutions. HSBC. Now, here we go. HSBC's Global Payment Solutions ran a successful trial on the Canton network, simulating the issuance, transfer, and atomic settlement of tokenized deposits and currencies like the US dollar, euro, and others. The pilot connected the bank's private ledger to Canton's privacy-enabled public chain, enabling 24/7 transfers while keeping data secure and compliant. Leaders like Manish Kohli at HSBC and Yuval Ruse of Digital Asset called it a key step toward scalable, interoperable tokenization that helps clients move money efficiently. This builds on HSBC's existing service for instant programmable transfers. It's like hitting all the like XRP buzzwords. Aligning with banks worldwide pushing tokenized assets. So they basically are XRP but better. I don't know. Who knows? We'll have to figure that out later. Because Bitcoin is a thing. All right, let's see here. We have not broken trend, so that is key right now. Still holding on to trend. Oop. And even if we did break it, like right now, well, we still would have to entertain the thought of a potential, bull flag playing out, and or just like a flat correction. So even if it comes up, comes down, sweep, it doesn't mean it cannot continue higher. But if you break, you have to pause, because we could be potentially going to take all this back. Now, good news is this is pretty impulsive price action. We're not seeing overlapping waves, and we are bouncing off of highs. Not even bouncing off of highs. I mean, we're not even coming back for the highs. We're leaving the stuff behind, and this is on a 15-minute chart too. So it's not like these are small candles. I mean, on the hourly, that's a nice bullish break and close above, not only on the hourly but also on the 4-hour. And this hourly FEG could hold up. I still think we're going to go higher, so yep. So we'll see. Oh, I need to know something. I need to know what am I looking for? I need to know eggs. That's what I need to know. We've done this one before. Let's do a different one. Let's do steak. Steak. How do you like your steak cooked? And I'm not even going to put rare as a choice, but I put well done and other. So let me know, if you even eat steak, how you like it cooked. Medium rare, medium well done, slash other? I like to know. All right, let's see. We can. This is looking good. Let's see, here to here, a little bit of a divergence forming here. That's okay. I think we can still keep that push going. I think we will at least clear all of these equal highs and this equal high. I would like to see it continue to the 50. Currently, now we did get above the 382 and closed above it. And we are currently trying to get some continuation in here. It is Asia, so we can always expect a little bit of sideways during Asia. And then we could potentially, or yeah, sometimes London likes to make a move. But we got to be careful tomorrow. I tend to not really like big moves happening on Mondays, bullish moves happening on Mondays, because oftentimes you'll get the Tuesday sweep of the high and put in the high of the week, and so that's what I would be looking for tomorrow. I will be looking for price to consolidate, potentially, overnight. And then if it can start to creep up, come down, maybe back test, and then get moving, coming into market open. Then we gotta look for a potential. Is there like a high or something over here? There's one right there. Is that really that significant though? Let's see. Let's put on the spaceman. So I'm a spaceman. Where's my spaceman? Is it just Bitcoin? Oh yeah, it's key levels. Key levels, key levels. Okay. So nothing there. Oh, this high right here is also the previous month high. Okay. Let me see if I can increase the size of this so I can actually read it. Text size large. There we go. Previous month high. So that we could see the sweep of that. And then on the, let's go back to the 15. See the sweep of the previous month high at 76. That's that high over there that I somehow tagged. And yeah, we'll see if we get the reversal that we, whoops. Go back. I was trying to get rid of this. We look for on the lower time frames any kind of little pullback to create a swing low. And you get the push. You clear. Oh, we have a previous quarter and current year midpoint right there. I wonder if we're gonna just continue to be bullish, because it's right there. 79. And then we also have the $80,000 psychological level. But if we do come up and we do, or let's say we sweep the previous month high. And let's just use this low. Then I'll look for a move down. We'll use this low because this is more of the swing low. Move down, get any kind of close below, even a sweep would be fair game. And then we push up, retrace, and then roll over from there. So that's what I'm looking for. We did not get anything like that today, which is good because that meant more upside. What you guys talking about? Jesus say 77, 77, 77, 77, 77. How you doing? Hope you're doing well, fam. God bless to you. Hope everything is fine. See, we're getting potentially in the next 9 minutes or so, potentially going to get a close below the trend. So we'll see. We took out some equal highs. That's a previous day high and your Monday high. I don't really care for this high. It's almost, I mean, it's basically a relatively equal high. I might as well just go ahead and throw this on here. Basically $74,868. I need to change this one. This one's been cleared, so I'm going to change that to red. There we go. Let's see. So far, with 5 votes, we're at medium rare as the winner because people understand how steaks should be cooked. Oh wait, I'm giving it away. I'm giving away what I prefer. I like medium rare. Let's see. Previous day low. Wow, did we really start down here? Monday at 4:30 a.m. Dang, bro. Yeah, we were down here last night. We were just waiting for the break, and look at this. Look at this. Breakout, backtest, close above, launch. I mean, we talk about this every time. Breakout, backtest, breakout, backtest, breakout, backtest. Talk about it all the time. We're talking about this, moving to the downside. We've got our pushes to the downside, waves, overlapping waves. We talked about that last night as well. We talk about it almost every night. And then, so we go from low to high, comes straight down, nails the golden pocket, and then off and away you go. Let me change this to the trade entry fibs, and there you go. So, right, boom, golden pocket, and launch. And of course, I was at work while that occurred. That's okay. 'Tis okay. Who eats it well? I have no idea, bro. Someone likes it well done. The president likes it well done and with ketchup. That's right. Donald Trump likes his steak well done and with ketchup. Talk about ruining a good steak. Where's the rare option? What are these shenanigans? Well, there's medium rare, so that's pretty close. Some places, if you go to and you ask for medium rare, and they will give you rare. Why did I delete that? Trying to get a bounce here, and it might. It just might. What's going on? Retro, Mike Tech. No bearish divergence on the RSI, so that's good. It seems to be showing us that our momentum is matching our price action. So if the smoke alarm doesn't go off, it's not done. I guess that's well done. Rosbeif still pumping some juice? Huh? I don't know what that is. Rose Bife, what? Money flows super thick in the green on the 15-minute. I think we could see some continuation here. It's not looking too shabby. All set, bro. I told you. Told you be careful with the short, bro. Of all set. Anchor gang. Swing low anchor. Well above that. That's good. Last swing high anchor. Above the last swing high anchor. Ooh. Fancy schmancy. This swing low anchor. Okay. And look at that. Right above that high too. Interesting. Right below that 50% retrace also. So this takes into account all of this price action, all of this volume, all of this volume, all of it together. And this is the volume, the average price as weighted by volume of all of that. And that currently sits at $77,737.8. 777. Rose Bife de filet mignon. Check it. Roast beef. Roast beef. Put a 1 in chat if you like roast beef. Roast beef de filet mignon. Yeah, that's some. We like it. We like it pink in the middle. Nah, I mean. Nah, I mean. Juicy, juicy. What is this one? This one looks medium rare. Definitely medium rare, probably. A little more on the medium side. I call that medium rare. Medium. That looks well done. Or medium well, probably. Oh no. Why we got our meats all tied up? Brisket for the win. Briskets. Briskets are good. But just don't call them barbecue. Wow, oh yeah, look at them ribs. That's a rack of ribs right there, baby. That's a Memphis hole in the wall right there. That's a Memphis hole. Look at the sauce. Oh, the sauce. All these Memphis style ribs looking juicy. Everybody's like, I thought I came here for trading and crypto, but I ended up staying for the ribs. We got a little bit of dry rub right here. The best barbecue joints in Memphis. And you put dry rub on wait a minute. Do they do it right? Did they do it how I like it? On the rib. And pour some sauce all over it. I like my ribs dry and wet. I like my barbecue dry and wet. I like the seasoning, and then I like the salsa. Give me some. Definitely some rendezvous seasoning. The sauce is hard. Sauces. Ooh. Corky's, even though it's franchise, has really good sauce. But one of these Memphis hole in the walls barbecue joints, you know, they're cooking ribs on stuff that look like this, but it's gonna be the best ribs you ever had in your life. This looks like, I'm not even gonna say what was on my mind because that is way too edgy. Oh goodness. Way too edgy. Way too edgy. Way too edgy. There it is. There's that rendezvous, Corky's. Yeah, the commissary. Commissary is really good. That's a nice. Can I get one of these? I want this. I want this little barbecue pack. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Rendezvous, Corky's, commissary. Yeah, all good stuff. Message retracted. What did you say? Roasted suckling pig. Yeah, there you go. Yum. Now I'm ready for dinosaurs ribs. Yeah. Rib coin? Kobe. Kobe. Oh, God. Oh, no, mine was way worse than that. Something to do with a tiny country in the Middle East that was formed in 1948. Okay, let's see. We've got XRP. Man, we were talking about this the other night, about this looking like building some kind of bottom in here, and it absolutely could shoot up for a nice, juicy move. Let's go pull from this high to this low. And yeah, so we do have, yeah, we have the 50% retrace at $1.76. We have the golden pocket up at $1.92 to $1.96, and the 786 at $2.14. The XRP needs to break through in order for us to consider potential status. We also need to not bump our heads on this, but break through and then get a back test. Maybe XRP likes to not give you a back test. And then yeah, we'll see. We'll see if it can launch from there. That would be pretty cool. Maybe we will get a bullish summer, which would be kind of random. But we also need some other things to happen macro-wise, I believe, in order for that to occur. We'll see. Skin be crackling. Roasted suckling pig, Portuguese way. Delicious, delicious. Who doesn't love some good swine? But you can see this was a zone of support. We'll see if it turns into resistance. If it does not, we'll see if it can push through, come back down, add it, reclaim it as support, and see if it can get a push to the upside. But again, even if we do break, we need to be careful, cautious, because we still have other retracement levels that we would need to get through. Particularly right here at the golden pocket, where you see all these built up lows right here and this resistance high. That's going to be a major level there at about $2.70 to $2, and wow, that's such a big golden pocket. 270 to 276. I would come up a little shy, 269, just in case. Always on your trades, if you're trading, not financial advice, do your own research. This channel is for education and entertainment purposes only. Um, what was I saying? When trading, try to kind of front run price a little bit on your entries because sometimes, I mean, just a little bit. Sometimes you will get front run at at heavily used levels. So the reason why fibs even work to begin with is because so many traders use fibs. And I imagine prior to the whole Fibonacci part of it, that it was probably just how I like to do things sometimes. Let me go ahead and change this. I'll go to my template. I believe it's my ICT levels. Yeah. Um, Probably started off just doing 25%, 50%, 75% to break things down into quarters. And you'll actually find that these levels play out pretty often as well. Your 2.5 is very close to your 2.36. 50 is always your 50. Your 7.5 is your zeros or your 7.86. So essentially your 7.86. So quarters makes sense. You know what? I want to look at XRP on linear. Such an interesting chart. You know, when you look at it like this, you would want it to hold that for sure. Sorry, I know I squirreled, but bear with me. It's the ADHD. What is our XRP BTC? Reason why I'm spending so much time on XRP is because when it moves, and it's fast. So it'll be one of those that you kind of gotta hop in. Well, I mean that's going to be a lot of coins, but you gotta hop in and hop out. And it usually goes with Bitcoin. Looks like it's kind of lagging a little bit, but oh, excuse me. But while it's finding its bottom, you always want to look also at the what do you call it? The Bitcoin pair, because if they're both around like key levels at the same time, that could be hello. I mean, it adds extra confluence, right? So if Bitcoin can continue to push to the upside while XRP remains kind of chill, XRP would gradually come down to the golden pocket on the XRP Bitcoin pair. And mind you, this is for any crypto, so not just XRP. But the golden pocket is right here. If this is coming down at the same time that XRP, wrong one, is like just holding the lows. Let's go from high to low on this one. Or low to high, rather. Start of the move. Top of the move. All the way down 786. Yeah, if this can just chill, I mean, it's already tapped the 786, so if it just chills and goes sideways for a little bit, then we could see it push up. Especially if Bitcoin kind of stalls and it goes sideways, that tends to be when altcoins make their runs. XRP tends to run with Bitcoin, but not always. Let's bring up the compare tool. We can bring up Bitcoin. We can see, so Bitcoin was running. XRP gets running with it. XRP tops here. Bitcoin, well, they both top right around the same time. And XRP puts in a higher high. And this actually is a perfect example of an SMT divergence between two highly correlated assets. That is when you get a lower high on one asset, that's your Bitcoin, and you get a higher high on your other asset. This one for that or this one doesn't really matter because they're both showing a divergence. So there's your SMT divergence. When you get the smart money technique, smart money tool, whatever you want to call it, SMT divergence, it is just when two highly correlated assets diverge on major swing levels. So this would be XRP putting in a higher high while Bitcoin did not. Therefore, we get a divergence between the two. Well, why does it work? Well, because it shows that the momentum within the market is not enough, such as to sustain both assets and their price movements. And especially if you're getting an altcoin putting in a higher high and Bitcoin is not. Again, major swing level. Then that shows when the most popular crypto isn't able to follow through with the other ones, that could be bad news, bearish divergence. And then you get to push to the downside. I'm out for the day. Take care, moon surfers. Paku, thank you for coming by. I do greatly appreciate it. I will see you hopefully in the next one. Have a good night or day. You said you're out for the day, so adios, amigo. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining the Wave Riders. Thank you so much for looking at XRP. You're welcome. I did it just for you, Jesus Saves. I knew you were here, so I got to look at that XRP for you. And honestly, I mean, I do have a lot of, well, I don't know how many people from years ago when I was in the XRP community still follow me, but all I know is that me posting some realistic takes on Twitter has made me lose a whole bunch of like 10 plus followers. Whatever. I'm sorry you don't like hearing realism. If I was a bet man, I'd say XRP is looking to make a move here. It's a good thing I'm a trader and not a betting man. As if trades are making bets on price or something. That's what they want you to think. NASDAQ getting another big push. Got a nice push today. Clearing the level of resistance we had marked off. Those equal highs. Clearing those. And generally still looking pretty bullish. Looking good. And the S&P 500 as well. Getting a nice V-shaped recovery. Looking good. Looking good. Let's go over to the Russell. How's the Russell looking? Looking good. Beautiful. I don't know. Could have sworn I looked at this more recently than this, but yeah, this didn't happen, so we can get rid of that. Yeah, and we took the equal highs. What do I always say? If you can hold the equal highs or you can hold the equal lows, look for a continuation. We came up, did not hold them at first, pushed back through, got a hold. This should see continuation. Problem is, if this does not get a big push, we have two different options. We have big push, or we have a little push to barely break the high, and then come back down and create a whole bunch of overlapping waves. And that is when I would expect some downside. But if we can see some follow through, then we might be actually flipping midterm from short term to midterm bullish. We've got USDT dominance failing to hold, former resistance as support, And that just says we could push lower, fam. How crazy is that? We do have some nice juicy lows down here too. Now, we'd have to also break through this previous resistance. We also have this level right here that was resistance and support. So if this does fall, we want to be careful. If we come down here, we could see at least a bounce, but that's also the potential for a breakout backtest continuation. So, whole lot of things to consider for now. We chilling. We're not going to get ahead of ourselves. We're not going to look at the obvious W pattern or the uneven butt cheeks, as shout out to Jason Casper. Uneven butt cheeks. Yeah. Watch that level right there, man. Watch 77,891 to 78,925. This zone right here. Be careful at this zone, because we have a high here, we have some equal highs up here, and we have this swing lows anchored VWAP right there as well. I do believe we also had the previous quarter, whoops, get rid of that. The previous quarter midpoint and the current year midpoint right there as well. So be careful tomorrow. If you see us get a push in here, I would look for the lower time frames, especially between 8:30 and 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is when you tend to get those moves. 8:30 is when futures open. 9:30 is market open. 10:30 is an hour after market open. 11:30 is the last hour going into lunch. So these are all different hours where we tend to see some type of liquidity taken and then a reversal of some kind. Even if it's just a pullback reversal, up or down. Within those time periods is when we typically get them. As far as the AM session goes, now the afternoon session is typically sometime between 2:30 and 4:30. After lunch, from about 1:30. From about 1 to 1:30 to that 2:30 point, we'll just say 1 to 2:30, is where you tend to get a buildup of liquidity during that point in time. And you'll see after like 2:30 is when you'll get some kind of sweep of the built up liquidity. Well, we can go into time and price in another stream, but I'm already 4 minutes over. So if you guys wouldn't mind going ahead and smashing up that like button on your way out, I would greatly appreciate it. If you are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell to be notified whenever I create new content and when I go live. If you want to learn about trading, the best way to do that is to click my affiliate link for the Alexo Crypto Discord, link in the description. And also join my Discord. It is free. Alexo Crypto's Discord is $88 a month, I think. And then join my Discord. It is free. Tag me. I will say hey, and I will answer questions gladly. And Follow me on X at Lunar Beaches. And also, guys, if you're not already aware, so it said sign up for AdSense. I was able to apply for monetization. And so it said sign up for AdSense for YouTube. So I created an account for that. And it said underneath it, like it could take up to two to 3 weeks. Well, it was already successful today. Hadn't even been like 12 hours. Already successful. But now I'm in the final process of them reviewing my channel. Get reviewed. And this says this usually takes about a month. So maybe in another month, I'll be monetized. And I can finally get that out of the way. No, first goal was 500 subs. Second goal, 1,000 subs. Third goal, 3,000 watch hours. Fourth goal, 4,000 watch hours. And then we're golden. And then I can quit. No. Then what would be the point? What would be the point? Why would I stop? So yeah. That's I guess that's it. So we'll see how we do. Hopefully when we get your prayers, if you do that, send all your good vibes my way. We're gonna I'm mostly, to be honest, not so much about the money. I just want my own emojis. I just want to be able to put my emojis in the chat. I want people to use them. I think that'd be cool. And I think I'm going to do $3 for, the cheapest tier membership. So, and then we'll go from there. So anyways, long-winded goodbyes as always. Thank you all for joining me. I do greatly appreciate it. I will see you all tomorrow in the next one. I hope you all have an amazing, beautiful, wonderful, radical sleep. And rest of your day, afternoon. And I will see you all in the next one. Mad love. God bless. Ride the waves. Peace the F out. Bye.
I put on LBC. Yeah, I put on LBC. Over LBC. I put on LBC. Over LBC. Wave riders in the building, yeah, they riding with me. Moon gods on my chain, ain't no breaking the team. Started with a vision, now we running the game. Charts glow, purple teal, yeah, you know the name. From the beach to the block, we controlling the tide. Every candle that we light, that's the wave we ride. I've been grinding through the night while the city don't sleep. Putting LBC on maps, taking wins, stacking deep. From the charts to the streets, got the fam in the mix. Every move calculated, yeah, we playing with steel. I put over LBC, over LBC. I put over LBC, over LBC. Wave riders in the building, yeah, they riding with me. Moon gods on my chain, ain't no breaking the team. Crypto hustle late nights, yeah, we stay in the zone. Stacking knowledge, stacking bags, turning charts into gold. Market makers throw shade, but we glow through the rain. Every dip just a test, every loss turns to gain. Got the fam worldwide, but the roots run deep. From the med, I was grind to the LBC streets. This for every wave rider who believed in the dream. We gon' put it on the map, keep it real, reign supreme. Reign supreme, reign supreme, reign supreme. I put over LBC, over LBC. I put over LBC, over LBC. From the charts to the stage, man, you know who it be. It's that Lunar Beaches fam putting on